What is up, people? Skywalker Hendrix here, back with another video for you guys today. And today I will be looking at the Black Series Padawan Ahsoka Tano. This is a figure that was very much needed in the line, in my opinion, and we finally have it. This is a part of that kind of Clone Wars mini beat that they had going on, and unfortunately it looks like it's just these three figures that were part of that mini beat. So kind of unfortunate, but they were all three bangers, so in my opinion I'll take it. And it's not like those were the only three Clone Wars or prequel era figures we've been getting. We've been getting a ton, and I just really think Hasbro has really listened to us as fans, and we're kind of in the golden age of collecting where we're getting everything we want. Nice little mock-up there. I love those little mock-ups. Wish they would keep that with the bubble returning, but you know, let's get this out of the package. Alright, and here she is out of the package, and she does come with her two lightsabers, of course, and these are very nicely done. The green looks very nice in my opinion, and the hilts are very nicely painted. The small one as well. And yeah, just really great, you know, all she really needed. But yeah, right off the bat, this figure is very small. I guess like that's accurate, and like I should have expected it, but yeah, it's a small figure. I think even smaller than the season 7 version, which of course that makes sense, but yeah, very cool, and yeah, just looks amazing right off the bat. And just messing around with it, the pinless joints, just everything looks great. All the detail is very nicely applied in my opinion. The face looks perfect, so good. Yeah, I think this is the best Ahsoka in the Black Series line right now, for sure. It's just, it looks so good, and I can already tell the posability is going to be absolutely amazing. So real quick, going over articulation, the head is not going to get a lot of movement, of course, with the Leku there, but she does get somewhat, you know, you can get it, and I think with all the other articulation built in, you'll be able to pose her up pretty nicely. You do get some of that head tilt action in the classic Ahsoka head tilt, so that is very nice. She does have butterfly joints, of course, that work very nicely. Not like a ton of, you know, space in there, I guess, to move it around, but they do get you a decent little amount. And I mean, she can come, you know, pretty close to you know, straight on pose, so that is very nice, and I think it will come in handy with some lightsaber poses. She does not have any cuts in the abdomen, but at the waist here she does have a ball hinge that will get her, you know, all the movement you really need. Some nice crunch, a lot of back, so she's definitely gonna hit those poses that you need. She does have lightsaber storage right here, you can peg those in. And then this is another figure that will have the no thigh swivel, and it's just the movement there at the hips. But as you can see, it does swivel quite a bit, so you're still getting a ton of range there, and really all the range that you need. I mean, you're not gonna pose her leg like any farther twisted than that, because that's just gonna look unnatural, and same with out that way. You know, maybe if you're going crazy, but like, I mean, you can still twist the leg down here, so that's, you know, you still got that, and I think overall, like, it's not gonna hinder movement, you know, in the slightest, really. So I think, and it just adds for better sculpt, you know, you didn't want to break that sculpt up, so her knees do get about a little past 90. Her elbows about the same, a little past 90 there. And she does have double up and down on the wrists, which is very nice for the dual wielding characters. So yeah, this Ahsoka is very well articulated in my opinion. She stands great. I haven't had really a problem with her standing so far. The sculpt is phenomenal. Yeah, definitely the best Ahsoka in the line so far. Alright, and first up here we do have her and Ventress together for a little size comparison. And these two, I mean, they look so good together. Very happy. I'm just really happy with how these Clone Wars figures are coming out. I think the detail and the effort is just there. So, yeah, they look great together. And of course, had to do it. If you guys saw the most recent, or well, not the most recent, but the episode 5 of Ahsoka now, yeah, these two go hard together. Super amazing seeing the live action version of these two on screen. It was just so cool to see. And yeah, these two look great together. Definitely a great display option. Alright, and last but not least, we do have Season 7 Ahsoka here. And yeah, like I said, she is smaller than Season 7 Ahsoka, which of course makes sense. Just, I don't know, I wasn't really expecting it, so, but yeah, definitely makes sense. And yeah, you wouldn't display these two together, but you can definitely see, and this is where I get comments, guys, that say, oh, you know, Black Series isn't what it used to be, or the articulation, or whatever. Dude, I mean, you can just see, and this is a great figure here, but like, come on, this new Ahsoka is so good. And putting them side by side almost like makes this one look kind of bad, and this is a great figure. Like, this is a phenomenal figure. Yes, it has the issues with the legs, whatever, but you know, it's a great figure. But this new Ahsoka and the way they've been doing figures here these days, like, because I do a lot of reviews and I get quite a few figures early. So all these new figures I've been reviewing have just, you know, there's some instances and some, you know, outliers here and there, but like overall, majority wise, all of these new figures are just, they're a treat to review and to pose around and throw on the shelf, and they look great on the shelf, and it's like every figure's like that. So I just think we're in a very special time as Black Series collectors, and we need to cherish it, because it won't always be like this, I promise. So yeah, that is my review for the Clone Wars Ahsoka Tano. Great figure, highly recommend it, especially if you don't have an Ahsoka for the Clone Wars shelf yet. This is a must pick up in my opinion. Great figure, best Ahsoka yet. Can't wait to see what they do with the live action appearances now that we have seen that in the show. If they'll, you know, throw a live action head sculpt on this figure or whatnot. But yeah, really just loving the Ahsoka show so much. I think it's definitely, I mean, it's my favorite Disney Plus show so far. I love Mando, and I think especially the first 2 seasons are phenomenal. This Ahsoka show is just pushing the lore of Star Wars, literally pushing us into a new galaxy, and it's really just doing something special in my opinion, and I'm just loving every second of it. And anything like Ahsoka or like Rebels or like that Filoni type era right now, I'm just like, gimme. I could eat it all up. So all the Clone Wars figures, the Rebels figures, give them to me, I want them. All the Ahsoka figures, give them to me, I want them. I'm just really loving being a Star Wars fan right now, and I hope you guys are too, because I love you guys. And thank you all for watching. May the Force be with you.